Welcome.
What's up, dude?
I'm doing the quick gum chew
Do
and
your
spitting
thing.
it out because I just want my breath to be fresh. I know that we're doing it
Fine.
virtually right now, but I still want my breath to be nice for you guys.
You're very thoughtful. I just had it Ensure so I don't pass out.
Wow, Marcus.
You had an Ensure. What flavor?
Vanilla.
Oh man, you could have. They have interesting flavors of Ensure.
Way
They
to
have
keep it
cookies and
sexy.
cream. Yeah, way
I
to
love
keep
the,
it sexy.
well, hey, I'm not the one that knows about the rainbow of flavors that they have at Ensure, by the way. I just want to point that out.
Like, anyway,
You
damn.
said that way
Beam.
too quick. Way too quick.
Burn.
My man.
We're
It is
back.
good to talk. Charlie, we were trying to remember the last time we talked to you, and it was at least,
2 years
2
ago.
years ago, right?
Mhm, 2019, I was in the All Studio and I was in the Bay and everything was good. And yeah, now here we are. Everything's still good, but different.
It's so, I know it's weird. Are you performing live? Did you start and then it stopped? Or like, how has your life been the last like year or so?
I haven't. I've done one very, very tiny, tested everybody 15 times, very closed private show, but I haven't done any live show yet. And I can imagine, especially in the Bay Area, it's going to be pretty electric when I finally get to do that again.
Yeah.
You're a big fan of the Bay, huh? What's your favorite part?
My favorite, I mean, what is it? Vallejo?
Vallejo,
I haven't
He
really
even
spent
said
that-
it like a local, Sandy. Wow, Vallejo.
I know I'm just a big fan of the artistry out there, and I know you guys just lost a really prominent Bay producer, Trax A Million, who I was heavily influenced by production wise. So his spirit lives on musically, especially throughout the Bay. I just love everybody. I love Pilo. Pilo's a good friend of mine. I know y'all will be familiar with him, and it's just like I just love people in the Bay Area. It's a very community feeling. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Well, and it's cool to talk to other creative people. Watching you create is so fun because I don't know how your brain can multitask to the level it does when you're making music. But we're going to talk to you about your new song coming out. Well, it's out, but it's not, right?
It's out. It's the official date is tomorrow. But are we pretending that it's out tomorrow? It's out now. Because we can totally.
We can say it's out now. Yes.
Okay. It's out now.
Light Switch, which was it was very smart on your part because you involved fans on TikTok,
right?
And everyone got all excited and crazy about it.
Right. Well, I mean, all I want to do first and foremost is inspire musicians and non-musicians rather alike. To just make music, because I truly believe that when you're not thinking about making music, you just happen to make the best music. And sometimes the best music is even made by non-musicians. I mean, I know a lot is happening musically in my brain, but it's almost about diluting it and making it as accessible and digestible for everybody as possible.
Yeah. I was just curious because I was watching your behind the scenes of it, putting it together, thinking about different sound effects and stuff. What is the longest amount of time you've stayed awake creating music?
Ooh. I think one day in the summer, I was at the studio. I got there at 7 a.m. and I ended at 7 a.m. Oh, we lost him.
He'll come back. He's going to be so mad at himself.
We'll catch him. We'll catch him up. It's Zoom, everybody. We take what we can get. But yes.
Welcome to 2019. Oh, I mean 2022.
2022. It's
whatever
year it is. We don't know anymore. Yeah. But oh, good, he's back.
There you are.
What did I miss? Jeez.
She asked what the longest time I had been in the studio is, and I was about to give the depressing answer that I got there at 7 a.m. and ended at about 4 a.m. And it was just the most challenging thing about all of this was making an album truly like by myself, coming up with all the ideas and not being able to rely on live feedback from real life people, and traveling and being inspired by different surroundings, because there's so much to be inspired about in life. But I had to really go to like unused portions of my mind and figure things out. So but it allowed me to make music that I probably wouldn't have made in 2019.
Yeah. But don't you get tired after a while? Like, doesn't your brain kind of like start to quit on you after being awake that long?
Yeah, but that's what 5 hours of sleep is for.
Got it.
Still young, Sandy. Still young.
I know. Can we
Yeah,
ask how old you are? I forgot.
I'm 30. I'm not like a
Woo,
teenager
30.
anymore.
My goodness, he's 30.
Moving on up.
Moving on up.
How old do you
It's
feel?
older.
That's the real question.
I feel 17. It's bad. I need
Ooh.
to grow up.
Yeah.
I want some of that CPE, which I'm saying Charlie Puth energy. I
like
want to feel
that.
17 as well.
Okay.
How do we do that?
That P power.
So Light Switch is the name of your song that is now out. And this has been in the mix for a while, and it's about being crazy attracted to someone, which I love the message, because who doesn't go through that? Was there a particular person, or is this just something you've been wanting to write about for a long time?
It's just all the song is literally just about that undeniable connection that you have with anybody. I wasn't even singing about myself. It was just kind of a blanket message for everybody. It's definitely been sung about before, but not with, I've always wanted to make a song with like the actual sound, like an actual sound effect, and have the sound effect be the title of the song, and have the sound effect also be part of the drums, and it just have it work and flow. But yeah, just being attracted to anybody, and the song's really fast and it's meant to get your heart rate to go up. And I've certainly never heard a song like this, and I've never put a song out like this. So I'm very excited for everybody to finally, everyone's been listening to it, but the demos of it, and people have been quite angry with me for not putting it out. So for my sake, I'm actually very happy that it's out.
You know what Light Switch strikes me as? This is the song that drops in the club at about 12:53 a.m. You're about 4 rum and cokes in.
Yeah.
You've met the lady that you're just going to connect with for the rest of the evening. Something's going to happen in about an hour, but let's just dance real quick, and it's gonna get dirty on the dance floor, because I'm probably holding. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's my other favorite part about this. I've been living with it for a few days. It's really simple. Like, there's no pretense. It's just like, look, we might be doing this later. I'm just letting you know now. That's really what that song says to me.
And what better way to paint that picture by me flicking an actual, I was about to say doorknob, but light switch.
Yeah.
Very, very strange sentiment, but it works. And you know what's interesting is it also slows down too. Like, you're discouraged. Like, every time that I say I'm gonna walk away, you turn me, and then you're just back on. Like, let's just. I try. It's like a little musical roller coaster.
That's because the lady turned around and stuck her butt out. Now I'm back.
Maybe I think you're describing something that you would experience in the club, Marcus. This song is. I'm happy that you can relate to this wholeheartedly.
I really connected with it, and I appreciate the sentiment.
I love that.
Oh man,
going through his 90s memories. Also, on a not related note, but I was watching your Vogue interview in Jersey, and I just visited Jersey for the first time last summer, and I loved it, Charlie. I loved it.
It's the Garden State. That's the best time to go in the summer. Where did you go? Do you remember where specifically you went?
Yes, please don't judge me. You're going to laugh, but I did very touristy stuff. I did go to Seaside Heights.
It's fine.
I'm sorry. I had to.
Seaside's a wonderful place.
I went to Atlantic City. I went to, what's Southern Jersey? There's Cape May.
Cape May. Wow, you really drove a lot.
We didn't mess around. We went to, and I love Wawas. Marcus, Wawas are like their 7-Elevens, but they're the best.
What do you guys have in the Bay that's like similar to a Wawa, knowing that what a
like
Wawa
a Circle
is?
K or
it's like like a Circle K or an AM PM, but Wawas just have this. The sandwiches are great. I don't know why.
You can have actual dinner at the Wawa.
I know, and made to order stuff.
It's fancy.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania company.
Yeah, that's what I heard. What I heard. Oh, and bagel. What's the pork roll?
Oh, you're so funny. Pork roll, egg and cheese. They call it Taylor ham up north and pork roll where I'm from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like an egg and cheese sandwich, or it's like a biscuit.
We would wake every morning before school. Everyone would be like smoking cigs, eating pork roll, egg and cheeses with extra ketchup. It's just like it's a New Jersey staple. It would get you through the day. Now, of course, I can't eat that anymore because I gotta watch.
Stay on your game.
Figure,
sure.
But
do you live in Los Angeles now?
I live in Los Angeles now. I'm actually staying on the beach for a little bit, and so
nice.
that's been kind of nice and inspirational after having been locked in a studio making this album for over 5 months. It's nice to kind of take a little break, talk about the process of it with you, and just dump my head in the ocean.
Yeah.
I want to know that you're staying at like one of Elton John's rentals or something. Like you guys connected for the album, and then he's like, "Come to the coast. We'll have a few laughs."
I haven't seen that. I think he has many homes. I haven't been to that one, but I will say when I told him that he needed to make an album, I found out that we live right next to each other in Los Angeles. So that was being him just walking over and recording. That was convenient.
That's neat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you ever done a cold plunge at the beach where you go in the water, it's freezing, but it's supposed to be good for you?
The Pacific Ocean doesn't play. I see some seals in there right now bopping their heads. I'm all set just looking at it.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm cool. I'm cool.
I had this conversation with Vance Joy. He and I agreed. We like the idea of the ocean. I live in Half Moon Bay. I look at the ocean every day, but I don't go in it.
Yeah, and you just lie and say you go in it all the time. No one's gonna question you. Why would you lie about something like that?
You nature gaze or sun gaze. What is the term? I forgot. It was a dumb term, but it's hilarious.
Yeah. So Light Switch out tomorrow morning, very early, 4 a.m. You can listen to it. I've been on YouTube living with it for a few days. When is the album coming? Is it?
The album will be out this year, and all of the songs that I've been teasing on TikTok are going to be on the album. I can even say the titles. That's Hilarious, The Smells Like Me, Loser, Tears on My Piano. There's a couple of that you haven't heard yet, but my goal is for everybody to know and be familiar with every song the day the album drops.
Okay, so you don't want to give me your favorites then? They're all your babies?
Oh, I mean, I love Light Switch. I love Loser a lot, and I know everybody, and I love That's Hilarious. That's nobody's heard those in their entirety yet, but they're different than Light Switch lyrically. They're a little darker, but it's good. Why did I say like Jim Carrey? Darker.
Last question. What's it like to be so massive on social media? Like I realize you could literally write anything. Like, for example, December 8th, Charlie wrote, "Feet are neat, 8,400 likes, boom."
I don't even check.
December 22nd, he wrote, "Psst, 10,000 likes, boom." I get 6 likes, I'm excited. What's it like? Is it like crazy unnerving, or do you enjoy it, or you know?
I don't know. It's all
He's
relative.
Too busy, Marcus. He's creating.
No, I use it as my mental notepad. Yeah. And sometimes my management will get really mad at me, but it's my public notepad. Might as well just share what's on your mind at all times.
Sure.
That's what it's there for. Well, we're excited about the new album whenever it comes out. You take your time, but I know it's going to be this year at some point.
Yeah, it will be.
Light Switch tomorrow.
Yeah, and by the way, tomorrow. And did you have a favorite social media you're on most? TikTok, Instagram, all of the above?
I love TikTok so much. I love how vulnerable every user is on TikTok, showing their personality, and it's actually contributed a lot to how I now write music. So it's a really beautiful thing. I love it. I like it a lot.
Awesome, dude. Well, always good to talk to you. Yeah, for sure.
I can't wait to see you guys in person. Hopefully,
I know. Come back to the Bay.
Maybe
we'll see you in the Yay.
See you at the I'll see you in the Yay.
Or I'll see you at a Wawa.
Is that how you fizz face? I don't remember.
God, mine is terrible. Don't ask me.
Okay, we won't do it then.
I can't do it on command. It's terrible. All right.
All right. I'll see you guys. I miss you.
Charlie. Have a great day.
Take care, man.